2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. Welcome, everybody. We have the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great, in some minds, Kenny the Jet Smith. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Philadelphia 76ers. Checking out the 76ers, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And Jahlil Okafor, the former Duke star, came into the league and was an impact player right away. It's rare to see a player with so much polish this early in his career.
You and Kenny hate this word, but I'm going to keep on saying that this guy has some of the best feet work in the post and can make defenders look foolish. Yes, it is. Okay. Not the fastest, but knows how to use his body to shield the ball, and I love his feet work.
Well, I think surprisingly he slipped to number 3 when he was drafted. After winning a national championship, I thought he'd go number 1. But right now I think he's got everything together. He's starting to get his act together on and off the court, so he understands that this can make him a star.
That does it for us for now. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
It's the Eastern Conference on display, featuring the Philadelphia 76ers. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Philadelphia 76ers come into tonight's game after losing earlier in the season in their last game against the Cavaliers. So they win one, lose one. Things have been pretty evenly matched so far. One of these teams has to step up.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
Yeah, and you can see their frustration growing and growing as they continue to come up empty on their possessions. By the end, they were just happy to watch the clock wind down and move on.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Simmons is out there with Paul Millsap. That's Lance Stevenson. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Smith in at the point guard. James wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They were just locked really in a zone from a team defense standpoint, and nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
And that was the key, Greg, communication and the teamwork. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not communicating and on the same page. They were doing all of that at a high level.
Now, here is Irving after Ben Simmons' miss. Back to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Kept alive. And there's the pass to LeBron. It's taken away by Smith. Dishes to Simmons. And stolen by James. Love outside. There's the feed to James. In the corner, it's Richardson. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. Let's see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's LeBron after Ben Simmons' miss. On the wing, Irving. It's taken away by Smith. Pass to Simmons, to the paint. Here's Stevenson, and it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Boy, what's most impressive about Simmons is how he finds the open man so consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Irving kicks to Richardson. The dish to Thompson. Back to Richardson. Thompson outside. In the corner, it's Richardson. Jacks up a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Richardson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Smith dishes to Stevenson. Now here's Simmons. Not a lot of room. They get a hand on it, and stolen by James. Love outside. Now Richardson. 9-point game his last outing. LeBron kicks to Love. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Stevenson. One-on-one fast break. Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun. They've had a cold start so far, just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Simmons passes to Millsap. Simmons dishes to Stevenson. Kicks it to Simmons. Pick by Okafor. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Okafor's got his first bucket of the night.
Superb work from Okafor from the interior. I mean, just a tireless worker wreaking havoc in the paint.
Thompson, a screen on Smith. Irving kicks to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
Yeah, you know, the refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Here's Okafor, following the score by Cleveland. Nobody near Stevenson. Drains the three-pointer. Stevenson's got 5.
Well, I tell you, when Okafor sees a wide-open teammate, he really zips the ball over to set him up for a clean look at the bucket.
Back to LeBron. It's a pick by Love. To the inside, off the screen, and Love throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The 76ers lead. Smith kicks to Millsap. And it's Stevenson, top of the key. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Love. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Shot clock at 3. Irving for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. 76ers ball. It's now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for him.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Smith outside. He kicks it to Simmons. Stevenson outside. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline try. Millsap misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's James. Defense is right there. Love the pass to Irving. Feeds it to Richardson. To the middle. Thompson dishes to Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Love's got his second basket of the night.
His shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Jahlil Okafor. Smith against Irving. Now here's Simmons. T right on him. That's tipped. Thompson with it. Outguarded by Simmons. The score now all even. James has got his first points in this one.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Screen by Smith. Here's Millsap. The 76ers again can't hit it. Cavaliers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. LeBron with it. They had a 24-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
Now here is Smith following the miss by Kyrie Irving. On the wing, Stevenson. Puts it up from 12. Another miss by Philadelphia. Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. The screen from Thompson. Here's Irving. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Millsap a screen. Smith kicks to Stevenson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And it's 9 points for Lance Stevenson. It's a pick by Love. In the corner, Irving with it. Off the screen. It's Love laying it in. Love's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here is Smith. He's coming off a 19-point game against Charlotte.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. LeVert, he's checked in for Thompson. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Collison in for Kyrie Irving. Nerlens Noel checks in for Philadelphia. Robert Covington comes in for Simmons. Outside Shumpert. Inside. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Covington. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. A three-pointer off the mark.
just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now Smith, after Iman Shumpert missed from long range. Embiid the screen. Noel against James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Smith for three. Buries it from three-point range. Smith's got 5 points so far.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Back to Collison. All sorts of time. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And Stevenson kicks to Smith. To the paint. Here's Noel. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
Hey, just give Noel the rock in the post, and he knows what to do from there. Excellent presence in the low post.
Here's Collison. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's Stevenson after Darren Collison's bucket. Smith right side to the middle, off the pick, and Embiid throws it down.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Smith for three. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Smith's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the 76ers. Cleveland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Now here's James. He's got 8. Down low, there's Hollis Jefferson, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And here's Stevenson. Noel, a screen on Shumpert. Here's Stevenson. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooters.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Hollis Jefferson. Splitter is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Iman Shumpert, and it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Here's Embiid. After the made shot from Iman Shumpert, Covington's shot is off.
really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there. Looking at the Cavaliers over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
And the 76ers making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Covington's shot is off. Cavaliers leading. Now Murray. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Back to Splitter. Stolen by Saric. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers shooting in this game 45%. And the wide open shot from Morris. Simmons pulls it in.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
To the paint. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not, and that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
Smith with it. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Simmons. Okafor kicks to Saric. Okafor sets the pin for Saric. Off the screen. Count that one. And the Cleveland lead has been cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Simmons.
And how about the presence of mind from Simmons going up right away with the shot.
Now here's Murray. Outside jumper. Morris a screen. Pass to Splitter. There's Hollis Jefferson. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders. The Cavaliers #1.
You know, if there's a stat that coaches really would be impressed by and proud of, it's assists, leading the league in assists. And this team is outstanding. Not only do they have excellent scores, but everybody is willing to make the extra pass and share the basketball.
Smith kicks to Simmons. Now, here's Saric, covered by Morris. Back to Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
When you're 6'11", doesn't take much for you to slam it home. Okafor, just a big guy who really can get to the rack quickly.
Now here's Shumpert, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. To the wing on the left. Murray, the pass to Splitter. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Okafor grabs the miss.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Passes it to Splitter. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Murray with it, working on Smith. Tipped away. Stolen by Saric. He tries for 3. No good that time. And Cleveland the other way now. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Splitter inside. From the arc. Shumpert, no good. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Simmons kicks to Smith. Lets it go with a 3. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Outside jumper. Looking to end the drought. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, he is a high riser for sure. Hollis Jefferson, a walking highlight reel when he gets to the rim.
The 76ers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shoots from the elbow. And that one hits back iron. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. He dishes it to Splitter. Morris a screen, back to Splitter. Shumpert gets a wide open look, and it's Shumpert again, missing. 76ers trailing. Smith dishes to Simmons, and there's the pass to Covington. Here's Saric, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block, but that one's going to count.
Philadelphia shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Splitter. Love comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Richardson, he's checked in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Murray. 6 to shoot. Irving passes to Richardson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Richardson's got 6. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Okafor kicks to Covington. There's a screen. Millsap a screen. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Smith kicks to Saric. Dishes to Okafor. The feed now to Covington for the 3. Morris with the rebound.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Now, here's Saric. 8 points his last outing, and stolen by Love. For 3, Richardson. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Not his forte. I don't care how open you are. He should not be taking that shot.
A putback. Rebound Love.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside Irving. And Love has it in the corner. Out to Morris. Irving from long range. Again, Irving missing. The 76ers trail by 4. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That one's good. Millsap.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, Laverne comes in for Tristan Thompson. And James subbed in for Morris. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Okafor. Nerlens Noel comes in for Saric. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Robert Covington. Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 19-point game against Golden State.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A tight game here in Cleveland. Stevenson outside. Back to Smith. Pass to Millsap. From deep, Stevenson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Well, Cleveland shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Irving against Smith. Left side, Irving. Back to LeBron. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Stevenson outside. Embiid sets the pick for Stevenson. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. It's a pick by Love. It's Richardson on the wing. Millsap against LeBron, and the foul called on Paul Millsap. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
James against Millsap to end the run. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Millsap a screen. And Stevenson kicks to Smith. Irving with the steal. To the inside. Millsap with the steal. And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Laverne with the steal. Looking to end his cold spell. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for Philadelphia.
And it's been pretty even between the bigs and smalls here. With the game still in question, we'll see which of these guys can take another step to take over the game.
James against Millsap. LeBron kicks to Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Takes a shot at the elbow.
They're trailing, and their offense has gone away. They shot it better in the first, but are really flat so far here in the second.
Stevenson. Here's Embiid. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Embiid's got his second basket.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Laverne dishes to Irving. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Millsap passes to Embiid. Smith kicks to Noel. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Impressive strength on display by Noel, and that allows him to get a number of and-one opportunities. He powers through contact and is able to score even when fouled.
Darren Collison is checked in for Richardson. Collison dishes to LeBron. Embiid with the steal.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Back to Irving. Here's Laverne. Off with the layup.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
And we've reached halftime in this one. 76ers ahead as they end the second quarter on a 20-7 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how does the defense you're playing impact your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the two-point line as best as we can.
Yeah, those runouts get your guys going. Thanks a lot, Spo. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there. And this here is the halftime report. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. In the second quarter, they made it look easy. They played well at both ends of the court, and suddenly they're sitting on a 9-point lead here at halftime. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
That's it for now, as the second half is just about ready to go. We, and I mean the 3 of us, will be right here after the final buzzer.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. It's been a clinic out there by Lance Stephenson.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
The Cavaliers trail by 9, so on the floor for Philadelphia. Smith is out there with Lance Stephenson. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Paul Millsap, and it's Okafor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's James outside. But he recovers it. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. James has got the first basket of the second half. That one for Cleveland. Philadelphia leading by 7. Stephenson outside. Now the dish to Simmons. It's hauled in by Richardson. Well, the Cavaliers shooting poorly, just 35% so far. It's LeBron with the drive, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. That's on Ben Simmons. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Free throw good, James. The 76ers shooting well. They're at 45%. Millsap a screen. Smith kicks to Simmons. In the corner, it's Stephenson. Drills the three-pointer. Stevenson's got 17 now.
And Simmons is just a complete package, a player that can really drop dimes to his teammates.
Love with the screen on Smith. LeBron outside to the paint. Okafor with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points than the open floor. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Stephenson. Stephenson missing again. The Cavaliers trail by 9. LeBron outside, kicks it to Love. On the wing, Irving. The screen from Thompson. Clock at 6, back to Love. And the dunk by Love.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Ball's knocked loose. Stephenson outside. This one for 3. Smith for 3. That's good, and it's Stephenson with the assist. Stevenson's got 3 assists tonight.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now here's James. He's got 13. He took good advantage of that screen. James has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Smith kicks to Stevenson. They set the pick. Okafor with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Looking to get it going. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here is Smith. 11 points in the game. From the baseline. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Love outside. Back to LeBron. The kick out to Irving. Takes the 3. And it's Love missing. Philadelphia leading by 6. Millsap at the elbow. Moving against Smith. And stolen by Simmons. In the corner, it's Stevenson. And here's Smith. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for James. Shumpert comes in for Richardson. And Murray subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Sarge is checked in for the 76ers. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And it's Shumpert penetrating. And Shumpert slams it in.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Smith. The Cavaliers making the shot. Knocks it loose. Okafor, the pass to Smith, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
There you see the versatility of Okafor. I mean, an exceptional passer for a big guy.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Kevin Love. Robert Covington's checked in for Philadelphia. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Murray kicks to Shumpert. Back to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Murray, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Picked by Okafor. Sarge dishes to Smith. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Shumpert. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Covington passes to Simmons. He kicks it to Okafor. Okafor with the screen on Shumpert. Feeds it to Okafor. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Okafor's got 6 points.
Really excellent recognition by Okafor to catch the defense napping. He has to be feeling really quite invincible right now, especially when he's nailing that catch-and-shoot jump shot of his.
And while we got a chance, look at some numbers for Shumpert. He's averaging 6 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the other guys can just stay in their lanes.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Nerlens Noel comes in for Okafor. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Robert Covington. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. From deep, Stevenson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Morris has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Thompson outside. Murray with it. Now Smith defending. Murray kicks to Morris. On the wing, Shumpert. 6 to shoot. Back to Thompson. 14 feet away. Bucket is good. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Pass to Simmons. He feeds it to Noel. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Collison's out there.
Darren Collison.
Stevenson dishes to Noel. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Collison. Morris right side. Pass to Shumpert. Collison kicks to Thompson. There's the screen. Inside. Just 3 to shoot. And Shumpert slams it in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Smith outside. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Collison. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Morris, no good.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Now here is Smith. He's got 14. Now Saric. Back to Smith. Got a piece of it. Fade away. They get the rebound. Tries again. Saric misses. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The screen from Thompson. Shumpert in the corner. Back to Morris. Shumpert passes to Morris. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Now here's Simmons. He's covered closely. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Simmons got 6 points.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
He dishes it to Saric, and Noel kicks to Simmons. To the paint, here's Saric. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And Cleveland making a change here. Burns checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Embiid's checked in. And the Cavaliers call time here.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, you know, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now here's Collison. They set the pick. Outside Shumpert. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Noel. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Philadelphia leading by 10. The pass to Smith. Dishes to Noel. Embiid with it. Picked up by Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And now a chance to take a look at the shot chart.
Well, they're going to have to look elsewhere for points because he has pulled a Houdini and completely disappeared from the offense in this one. Just no production from him, and nothing seems to be in rhythm for him right now. It's just not his night.
Here's Saric. 6 on the shot clock. The feed now to Embiid. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Embiid's got 6 points.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Smith for 3. That shot off. And Cleveland the other way now. Hollis Jefferson passes to Collison. And Laverne kicks to Collison. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Inside, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's Shumpert, and finished off by Shumpert.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
Boy, that sounded like Greg Anthony stealing a little bit of Kevin's thunder. I know this guy's hoping to rouse his teammates for sure with that one.
He is, and Greg sounded better saying it than I did. Smith missing again. The Cavaliers trail by 12. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Pass to Noel. Screen by Smith. Noel dishes to Stevenson. Saric with the screen for Stevenson. That's tipped.
The 7'2" wingspan of Hollis Jefferson paying off right there. His defense can be suffocating.
Collison, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. The 76ers leading by 8. Smith with it. He's got 14. There's the dish to Stevenson. Just 3 on the clock, and Thompson sends it back. Unable to get that one. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers ahead, up 8. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Head coach Erik Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Every loose ball, 50-50. We got to come up with those. We got to come up with those. Those will decide the game.
Coach Erik Spoelstra wanting every possible possession, asking his guys for the extra effort.
And it's not just raising your intensity level. You have to maintain it for the long haul. I mean, to really wear down your opponent. You want to break their spirit.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. LeBron and Love, the 2 superstar forwards. Kyrie Irving is out there with Josh Richardson, and it's Laverne in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Yeah, it's just been far too soft. Not much fight being shown by the defense there. And, boy, that's hard to watch, quite honestly.
So it's the Cavaliers now after the Sixers pick up 2. LeBron passes to Laverne. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Simmons checked in for Noel. The 76ers leading by 10. Smith outside. To the middle. Here's Millsap, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the first one drops.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Both free throws good for Millsap. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Outside Irving. Kicks to Laverne. James outside. They set the pick. On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And then Simmons slams it in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Now here's Stevenson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Stevenson's got 19 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's James. And here's Richardson outside. Laverne tips it back in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Okafor is checked in for Embiid. The Cavaliers trail by 16. In the corner, Irving with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the 76ers with possession. A big stretch here going 10-2. Okafor with the screen on Irving. Here's Stevenson. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Richardson kicks to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Second chance shot. LeBron outside. Over Simmons. And Okafor with the block.
You've got to be cautious when Okafor's in the area. I mean, he's a giant. Not only is he big, but he's long. And that helps him block shots because of his good timing, too.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Offensive rebound. Richardson dishes to James. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. And that'll be his third foul so far. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. James, the pass to Thompson. Feeds to LeBron. And James throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Now, here is Smith. He kicks to Stevenson. Lets it go from 14. And it's Stevenson again missing. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And here's Richardson outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Irving. It's Richardson on the wing. Back to Irving. Thompson in the corner. Launches it. Another shot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest it.
I love that. Yes, indeedy. Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Now here's Thompson, and a wide open look for Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Pick by Okafor. Okafor sets the pick for Simmons. Inside, it's deflected. It's Richardson on the wing. Outside Irving. Love against Millsap. Irving for three. The screen from Thompson. Clock at 6. Back to Irving. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 8 rebounds in this game.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Shoots from 14, and he overshot that one, missing. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's LeBron.
That's how you attack.
Wow. Oh, man. my.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Outside Irving. And it's sent back by Millsap. Fast break, Philadelphia. Stevenson leading the charge. He feeds it to Smith. Unloads from 13. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
So far in the game for Jay, he has 14 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Now here's Okafor. Stevenson outside. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And it's sent back by Irving. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Outside Irving. Passes it to Thompson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, and the defense allowing some room here on the inside in the second half, and they're taking advantage. A lot of their points coming from in the paint.
Thompson no good on the free throw. Philadelphia leading by 12. And here's Stevenson for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Richardson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. James kicks to Irving. It's a pick by Love. To the paint. Goes up off the pick. And the dunk by Love.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now here is Smith. And here's Millsap from the arc. Thompson with the rebound.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
James kicks to Irving, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The 76ers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Millsap a screen. Smith kicks to Okafor. Back to Smith, and stolen by Love. And there's the pass to Irving. He dishes it to Love. Back to Irving. Cleveland moving it around. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
It's been a solid outing for LeBron. He's got 19 points and also 3 steals.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity too that he brings to the court.
Now here is Smith. Dishes to Okafor. The fadeaway. Misses off the left iron.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Smith for three. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now the feed to Richardson. No good on the three.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Basket counts. 6 points for Paul Millsap.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. LeBron James on the wing. It's a pick by Love. LeBron dishes to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Philadelphia leading by 7. There's a screen. Pass to Okafor. To the middle. It's tipped. That shot off. James with some nice D. Now Cleveland moving it up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for James. And both free throws good for James.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Here is Stevenson. They get a hand on it. Here's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Ron with the ball.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Smith against Irving. Smith kicks to Okafor. They can't stop the run with that one. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
And Thompson throws it down. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry.
Now here's Okafor. And it's Okafor again missing.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Back to Irving. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Yes!
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Irving passes to Love. Money!
They're having a problem dealing with Kevin Love.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're down by 1. 35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know, looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
You know, a 2-for-1 situation, guys, is an option in this scenario. I'd be interested to see what they devise.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. I told him we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Free throw good, LeBron.
It's a two-possession game now, thanks to the and one. Aggressive play to get to the line, and a nice job converting that free throw.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 4. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul?
And perhaps a few missed free throws, and they're right back in it. So it all has to happen fast, but it could happen.
The dish to Simmons. Lets it go from 11. Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Hey, when the game is tight and snug, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to do so.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? We know a few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know, and not only do you want to draw up a score here, but it's got to be a quick one.
Yeah, it has to be quick. They've got to convert, and then there has to be an immediate foul.
Outside Millsap. Off target from outside. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Off target with that shot. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
You know, I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. You know, just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports Post-Game Show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. Saw a chance to put the game away in the fourth quarter, and what do you think happened? Total domination.
He was relentless in the way he attacked tonight offensively. I love the way he constantly forced the hand of whoever was guarding him. The defender had to choose between what? Letting him blow by him or then fouling him once he did blow by them. And those free throws turned into a lot of points.
As usual, best leader in the NBA, LeBron James led by example tonight. He's as cool, calm, and collected as any player you will ever see. He was never out of control of this game. LeBron did it all tonight. What else is new? He's the king!
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew, the best in the business. This is Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.